First month in office as the Lagos State Commissioner of Police was marked with what he tagged a harvest of arrest of robbery suspects.
Arrest of armed robbery suspects, recovery of firearms and ammunition. On the 20th of June 2004, at about 2000 hours, it's about 8 p.m., Operation Fire for Fire policemen attached to Area A Police Command arrested 3 suspects who had earlier been involved in several armed robbery operations, particularly on Lagos Island. The names of the suspects are Rasaki Fela male and Shegun Ajayi male, aged between 39 years and 42 years. Recovered from these suspects are 3 locally made double-barrel guns, cut to size, and 29 rounds of cartridges. These suspects reside at number 52 Bangbushe Street, Lagos, as at the time of their arrest. Similarly, on the 22nd June 2004, at about 4 a.m., a gang of armed robbery suspects boarded a luxury bus with registration number XJ943APP and with the inscription of CN Okoli Investment Nigeria Limited, along with other passengers at Abuja Park in Ibadan. As the journey progressed towards Lagos, the robbers brought out their guns, hidden in their shoes, with a view to hijacking and robbing the passengers on board. Their intention was foiled as Operation Fire for Fire policemen attached to the vehicle as escort personnel engaged them carefully in a struggle. In the ensuing struggle and shootout, the police had an upper hand, having shot one of the robbery suspects on the neck.
If we say his first month in Lagos was eventful, then wait till you hear what the State Command has been able to achieve with Ajao as the ends-man in Lagos State Police Command.
Arrest of gun runners and recovery of a large consignment of sophisticated firearms. On Thursday, 15th July 2004, at about 1600 hours, 4 p.m., a team of anti-robbery patrol policemen from Area C in Surulere were on their routine surveillance patrol when they sighted a woman conveying a heavy suitcase at Alafia area in Koka, Orilegamu. The heavy nature of the suitcase and the manner it was being dragged along the road aroused the suspicion of the eagle-eyed policemen. The woman was stopped and searched, and she confirmed that the bag was received by her at Trade Fair Complex along Badagry Expressway. Just a few moments ago when I was talking with her, she changed the song. It's no longer Trade Fair, it is now Ejigo. But all the same, it is the same thing. Suspicion was heightened when the suspect offered to give the patrol team a sum of 50,000 naira to allow her go. The policemen refused the offer and insisted on a search of the suitcase, which led to a startling revelation of a consignment of automatic weapons manufactured in year 2004, this year, and carefully concealed in the suitcase and wrapped with papers. 29 weapons, assorted weapons of different calibers, were recovered, and they are as follows: 16 assorted pump-action automatic rifles, camouflage dresses and caps, 1 jackknife, 2 international passports containing pictures and names of 2 different people, 13 assorted single-barrel rifles, 2 butts of rifles, 3 handles, and 1 muzzle. The woman gun runner was arrested. Her name is Teresa Nachotam, female, 36 years, of number 11 Oluwaloni Street, Koka Village, Orilegamu. She had just changed that address about 30 minutes ago. She says she lives in Ejigo, not in Koka. So that when you get this paper, you'll be able to make the adjustments. She confessed to have a link with a gun runner, not in Kosovo again. She has changed her song to Turkey. She confessed to have a link with a gun runner in Turkey, through whom the guns are imported illegally into the country for criminal activities, particularly violent crimes. District interrogation of Teresa led to the arrest of Ikechukwu Onyebuchi, male, 45 years, who hails from Ihiala in Anambra State, in the early hours of this morning at Egbe in Idimo. He confessed to be a financier of the gun running syndicate, and he contributed $5,000 for the present illegal consignment. These two suspects are agents of death. These are my words. They are agents of death who contribute to violent crimes in Nigeria through gun running. We thank God that they are now in our net. Within the same area, in Surulere, yesterday, there's what I call the elimination of two armed robbers. Two deadly robbers who have terrorized residents of Ogunlana Drive and environs in recent times have met their Waterloo in the hands of crack anti-robbery policemen from Surulere. The police reacted promptly to a distress call from the police control room at about 9:30 p.m. yesterday. They engaged the robbers in a shootout and the two were gunned down while 3 others escaped with bullet injuries. We are appealing to medical practitioners in and around that area who may stumble on people with bullet injuries to be patriotic enough to alert us, because 3 of them escaped with serious bullet injuries. Exhibits recovered, 1 locally made pistol with 3 live cartridges. Let me move a bit from robbery to white collar crime, internet fraud. Internet fraud with an Australian police officer as a victim. His cell phone was stolen via the net. The story goes like this. There was a complaint on the Inspector General of Police website by an Australian police officer named Stephen Foluno Gallo of number 99/95 Bonner Street, Wally Creek, Sydney, Australia, to the effect that he had advertised his Samsung camera cell phone on the internet for sale at $850. A Nigerian named Sunday Agaga of number 7 Moyo Agoro Street, Ifakwejayi, Agege, offered to buy the phone for the daughter as a birthday gift on internet. The transaction was concluded on the net, and the phone was sent to Sunday Agaga, believing that the credit card information sent to the innocent Australian police officer by the suspects was genuine. The phone was already on its way to Nigeria through one of the reputable courier companies, names withheld. When the complainant went to cash his money, but was told that the credit card and the Western Union money transfer documents were all fake, he raised an alarm on the website, raised an alarm to the Inspector General of Police on the website. No, we have a website, and I was contacted to swing into action. On the receipt of the complaint, surveillance was placed on the so-called Sunday Agaga, and he was arrested in the early hours of 13th July 2004. During interrogation, he admitted committing the crime and also confessed that his actual name is not Sunday Agaga but Pius Agaga. He claimed further that he has been using the name of Sunday Agaga to defraud several foreigners in Nigeria through the internet with fake email, fake addresses, fake or whatnot. Other items recovered from his residence include thumb parcels with the name of Sunday Agaga, for which similar consignments such as laptop, radio station, among several others, have been received by him via the internet. The Australian police cell phone with tracking number EE 699-734-699-AU was recovered just this morning and will be returned to the Australian police officer through the office of the Inspector General of Police in Abuja. That's a major breakthrough. Still on white collar crime, advanced fee fraud involving an American woman as a victim. The sum is now around $20,000. Suspects: Chuks Maduba, Eugene Ibenye. The third suspect is Amechi Adimegu, and the last is Ikechukwu Onyegu. On the 8th day of July 2004, one Mr. Ikechukwu Onyegu of number 9 Bayo Street, Maryland, Lagos, brought a complaint against one Eugene Ibenye to the effect that he gave the suspect the sum of 8.4 million naira to deliver to a British named Robinson K for some clothes purchased. He claimed to have confirmed the purchase of the goods by the suspect, who refused to give him the goods and the money. Hence his complaint to CP Lagos State. Investigation and interrogation later revealed that there was no transaction like the above stated transaction, but a pure case of advanced fee fraud, in which an American lady, Mrs. Jerry, had been defrauded of the sum of $920,000, and the fraud was done in an hotel in London. It was done through a website It was done through a website designed for global security company owned by Chuks Maduba. Other suspects arrested in connection with this fraud, I've mentioned them above. They had an attachment with Mrs. Jerry, physically in London, where the fraud was perfected. Investigation also revealed that Ikechukwu Onyegu, who reported the case to us as a complainant, is a member of the internet fraud syndicate. And he was only aggrieved that he was defrauded by his colleagues to the tune of